Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
Today we're going to be doing our 2,500 mile review of our RAD Mini Step-Through 2 folding bikes. And first of all, we want to say we know RAD no longer makes this particular version, but they've replaced it with something that's similar. And so we just want to kind of catch up on our thoughts.
We still love them.
That is the bottom line, yes. The tires are wearing well. The battery life, I haven't noticed an appreciable depreciation in the battery life.
And I want to brag on her for just a minute. She had a flat on her rear tire, and she was able to change it.
Well, they had put slime or whatever that leak stop is, and so that's helped tremendously. We try to at least every 500 miles, but about every 200 or so, we try to get in and have them just cleaned, and it's closer to 500 miles. 500 miles, we get them in and get them serviced, cleaned, and everything. But I had a flat, my assumption is as we were getting home, it happened, and wherever the leak was on top, because when I went out, the tire was completely flat. I could find nothing to take out of the tire, and so I put air in it and tried just rolling it around, but I think that leak stop was probably around 2 years old. And so, lesson learned, I aired it up really well, and we decided we'd go for a ride. Because it was just on the bike, I really had not checked to make sure that the tire was seated well. And so we got about 1.5 miles down the road, and it blew out. And that, in turn, caused that whole inner tube to blow out. We had an extra. And so I was able to put it on, and then I put some leak stop in that tire, and
we may be ordering another extra so that we'll have one.
An extra inner tube.
Yes.
But yeah, before we put the leak stop in, we would have we'd lose air in those periodically.
Yes.
Because we do ride trails. That was one of the things we liked about this. It has the fat, nubby tires.
Yes.
And these are the 4-inch, and we've really liked those. These have allowed us to go places and do things that we couldn't have otherwise.
Yes.
This last spring, Yosemite, riding the valley
that was
area.
So cool.
That is just...
On our trips, it has made all the difference in the world. I mean, I love riding in our town, but on our trips, it's incredible.
I mean, just riding the Mickelson Trail in South Dakota, riding in Bryce Canyon National Park, riding in Zion was just spectacular, amazing. Yosemite, it's just been, right now we are at Wild River Recreation Area, it's about 30 miles north of Taos, New Mexico. It's actually out of Casta. But this is just an amazing area, and it's a great place to ride. We've got kind of hills to mountains on one side. We've got canyons kind of surrounding us, and it's 102 at home, and the high here yesterday was 72. So but it's flat for the most part here, and so it's just a wonderful place to ride. And yes, I have not noticed that the bikes have lost any power. That's another thing we would say so far as going up hills and things. So, we still love our RADs, and
we are hoping by the time we need to replace these, RAD will have found a way to lessen the weight on them.
Yeah, these with the batteries weigh
69 pounds.
69, and the battery's basically 10 pounds. And so, yeah, they are heavy, but we have the cargo van and we have the ramp. These do have some nicks and scratches and stuff, but that's mainly because of how we load them and carry them in the van.
one of us has fallen numerous times, and the bike's still
The bikes
great.
work great. And we do love the fact that it has the 5 levels of pedal assist along with the throttle.
Yes.
I will say that so far as being a 7-speed bike, that's not that important to us.
No.
We know that now. Shifting gears don't do that very often.
No.
So, anyway, these are our thoughts. We still love our bikes. And like we said, it's just opened up a world for us.
Yes, it has.
Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers. And as always, if any of our reviews or comments about the RADs have helped you to make the decision to purchase one, if you'll let RAD know that twotiredteachers@yahoo.com have referred you, then they give us a gift card for $50 of merchandise. And so it's not going to cost you any more, and it helps us out a little bit.